Hey guys, welcome back to FreckleFace Finance, where we discuss personal finances open and honestly so that you can live the life that you deserve. So unless you live under a rock, I'm sure you have been seeing all of the news about how the TSP, the S&P 500, and how all of the stocks are just crashing. So with all of the news reports, you may be wondering if it's best for you to transfer your money from different funds into the G fund, or you may be wondering if it's best for you to cash out your TSP altogether. In this video, I want to discuss if you should leave your TSP in place depending on how close or how far you are to retirement. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, just keep on watching. So if you ask most investors, most likely they're going to tell you the best thing for you is to remain diversified within your account and to not panic sell. Now, the thing with the TSP is that most people who have a TSP account are not professional investors, myself included. They literally just are regular, everyday Americans who have invested in retirement plan that their job offers. There's no prerequisite to having a TSP account, and quite frankly, there's no training. So unless you seek out YouTube videos like this, you have no idea how your TSP actually functions or what to do with it. So I'm hoping that this video will kind of give you some insight in why, for the most part, it is best to leave your money invested if you are 10 or more years out from retirement. So if you know anything about the stock market, people always tell you that the stock market always goes up over a period of time. And so I thought, let's put that to the test when it comes to the TSP and the different funds that they allow you to invest in. So in order to make this research fair, I randomly selected the 5th company for the C fund, S fund, and I fund. I did not include the G fund and F fund because those are government funds and indexes. So it's just C, S, and I that are included for the research purposes of this video. Now for the C fund, the 5th company that was listed was Meta. And so when we pull up the chart for Meta, we see that over the last 5 to 10 years, Meta has been trending upwardly. And so let's see if that's the case for the S fund. And so when we look at the S fund, the 5th company that was listed was MicroStrategy. Y'all, I've never even heard of this company, but lo and behold, over the last 5 to 10 years, this company has also trended upward in the last 5 to 10 years. And so when we look at the I fund, the company that is 5th listed is Nestle, and I think that that's the cocoa company, right, you guys? So when we look at the last 5 years, it has not trended upwardly, but a lot has been going on in the last 5 years. Give it a chance, give it a chance. And so when we switch the view to max view, or the last 5 to 10 years, it has actually trended upwardly in the stock market. And so as you can see, I just randomly selected the 5th company listed in the different funds that the TSP offers. And each one of these companies has trended upwardly in the last 5 to 10 years. And so there's never gonna be just a completely upward green trend for any type of company. It's just like on a daily basis. It's always gonna go up and down. It's always gonna go up and down. But for the most part, the projection and the direction that it's going is always going to be up, okay? And so I thought that it would be a great idea to compare what's going on right now to the 2008 market crash. And so the reason why I wanted to compare this day and time to 2008 is because 2008 has been seen across the board by many professionals in the field, a lot of real estate investors, a lot of stock market investors, portfolio managers, as one of the largest market crashes of all time. And so what better time to compare right now than to the worst time in history. And so if you guys want to follow along, you can check this website out right here. But pretty much I am looking on the TSP website in 2008. And so there's a section on the TSP website where you can check the fund performance since inception of each fund, okay? So I'm looking specifically at 2008, and we're looking at the C, S, and I fund. And respectively, in 2008, the C fund lost 36.99%, S fund lost 38.32%, and the I fund lost 42.43%. And y'all, that's just in 2008. Like, that is insane, okay? And so when we look at those numbers, I'm gonna go ahead and put that into realistic numbers for you guys so you guys can see. So in 2008, if you had $100,000 invested in a TSP, your account would have seen significant loss and you would have ended the year with $63,000. And so based off that significant loss, I wanted to see how long would it take an account to recover if you were invested in 2008. So at the end of 2009, you would have ended with a balance of $79,281. And so your account has recovered a little bit, but it hasn't fully recovered yet. And so let's take a look at 2010. So at the end of 2010, your balance would have grown to $91,794. So still not quite recovered. So at the end of year 3 in 2011, your account would have ended in $93,731. And then something magical happens in 2012. So at the end of the 4th year, your account balance would have ended in $108,728. So not only did your account recover, but it also increased by a little bit than what you would have started in 2008. So based off this data, if you were invested in the TSP or in the stock market in general, it would have taken you about 4 to 5 years to fully recover. So based off history, if you panic sell, you're gonna lock in all of those losses. But if you're able to withstand 4 to 5 years of recovery, you should be fine. So that means if you plan to retire in 6 or more years, then your TSP can probably withstand the economic downturn that we're currently experiencing. So if you're more than 6 years out from retirement, then currently leaving your money invested in the TSP is probably the best option for you right now. So leaving your money invested in a TSP will incur the least amount of fines and the least amount of tax implications. So although the TSP did recover within 4 to 5 years, if you are less than 10 years from retirement, you should be looking at switching your account from investing in those riskier options into more safe options like the G Fund and F Fund. So this would be a great question for your financial advisor because they would be better suited to help you understand how much risk you currently have and how much risk your account can currently withstand. But just from a random girl on the internet, if you are less than 10 years out from retirement, you want to kind of start moving your investments into more safe options because you can withstand less economic downturn because you have less time to make it up. And so the big takeaways from this video is 1, do not cash out your TSP. That should not even be an option. It's gonna just incur so much fees, so many tax implications, like cashing out your TSP should not be an option, okay? The second big takeaway from this video is that if you are more than 10 years out from retirement, your account will more than likely bounce back. Don't panic sell and just ride the wave. If you are less than 10 years out from retirement, you should be reaching out to a financial advisor and kind of seeing how you can shift your account to make sure that you have enough time to recover before you reach retirement age. So if you guys are wondering what I will be doing, I don't plan on changing anything. My TSP account has done really well in the past, and although I have lost a few $1,000s this year in Q1 alone, I do not plan on changing any of my future contributions, and I do not plan on changing my current allocations and what I'm currently invested in the TSP fund. If you guys are interested in how my account has performed in the past, you can check out this video, and I will be pretty much keeping all of those same contributions going forward. Alright you guys, as always, if you enjoyed this video even a little bit, please make sure to give me a thumbs up so it can be pushed out to a larger audience. Please consider subscribing to my channel so that you can be notified of when I make future videos. And I will see you guys in the next one. Don't sell, don't sell. Alright, bye.